What's up, folks? I know I ain't seen you guys in a minute, but today I'm going to take you guys on the service call. I'm going to put out some videos so you guys can see me actually out in the field troubleshooting some units. So I'm going to show you guys a video right now how I troubleshoot an actual unit today. All right, let's go. All right, I'm going to narrate this video because when I was doing the job, I was being quiet. But on this particular job, the breaker box, the circle breaker, the 220 kept tripping. So I was thinking maybe it was the compressor, because sometimes the compressor, when it's grounded, it trips. But when I checked out these wires going to this cooling contactor, that black thing you saw there was a cooling contactor. Those wires were burnt up. So I swapped out that cooling contactor and rewired it. I had the low voltage going there, so I disconnected the low voltage. That's what you see right there. But I swapped out that contactor, put power back to it, turned it on. The breaker did not trip. So while I was in there, you see that little silver can looking thing right next to that cooling contactor? That's what they call a capacitor. Some people call it a soda can, some people call it a solenoid, some people call it this funny looking thing. But that's a capacitor. That one terminal is for the fan. The 3 terminals is normally for the HERM, which is the compressor. The 4 terminals, the common. So I went ahead and swapped out the capacitor because while you're in that unit, you might as well swap out the contactor and the capacitor. And once I got my everything all hooked up, everything tightened up, checking over my work, changed out that 45.5 capacitor, changed out the contactor. You got 120 per leg. That black wire carry 120, and that white wire carry 120 going to the contactor. All right. So once I get that swapped out, that's the old capacitor there. I go ahead and pull, put the plug back in. But one thing I wanted to mention is I put the screws for the unit normally on top of the disconnect box, so I won't lose it. So I went ahead and plugged in the pull-out disconnect. And voila, the compressor comes on, the fan spins, the breaker did not break, everything ran fine. So I stayed there for a little while, make sure everything cooled off, and we got success. So this particular job, we changed out the cooling contactor and the capacitor, okay? So stay tuned for more. So I just want to show you guys something real quick. In that video, I showed you how I swapped out that cooling contactor and the capacitor. Like I said before, one of the reasons why I came out there because the outside unit wasn't coming on. I asked the owner to go ahead and check certain things before I got there. She said, "Oh, the breakers was fine," but when I got there, I checked the breaker, and it was tripped. The 220 to the outside unit was tripped. So when I went to cut it back on, it immediately tripped again. So that tripping issue was caused by the contactor. Okay, it's called a cooling contactor. That part costs about $9. Swapped it out. The capacitor costs about another $9. Swapped that out, and you can charge upwards of $400, $500, $600, $700 for that job. Okay, so that's up to you guys what you want to charge for your service and your work. So until next time, guys, I just wanted to show y'all a little piece of something. I'll be bringing some more videos. So until next time, y'all subscribe, y'all like that button. I'm trying to get you guys to be where you're competent in the field. This is G with Coogie's there in Atlanta, Georgia. We're doing the heating air, so I want you guys to be successful out in the field. Okay. So until next time, peace.